What's up guys, JTails here with another video, and I feel like I've been doing a lot to talk about how to fight against projectile characters, so I figured today I give one to the projectile characters and make a video about Toon Link to kind of actually balance the universe. Let's get right into it. So I know a lot of people have been wanting this guide from me after watching my Toon Link at Don't Park on the Grass in tournament. Toon Link is actually one of my favorite characters. However, at this point in time, I just kind of think that Young Link is a little bit more solid, but that doesn't mean that I can't help you guys learn the basics and fundamentals of Toon Link, and maybe you guys can take him somewhere further. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about with Toon Link, his dash speed is really good. He's a little bit floaty when he's falling, and this is one of his biggest weaknesses. It's like, once you commit to jumping in the air, people can really try to trap your landings, and it's a little bit harder for you to escape this advantage. One thing you can do is Z-drop the bomb by pressing Z, and you can actually re-catch it by pressing A. So if you really want to, you can always just Z-drop the bomb and re-catch it before you touch the ground. So I'm just short hopping, pressing Z at the top of my jump, and then pressing A as soon as I press Z. So like ZA, right? And I'll just catch it. So it'll allow you to kind of approach with aerials and to kind of get your hits in a little bit if you want to use aerials instead of just committing to the bomb toss. And you can do this with any aerial actually. Forward air, back air, neutral air, and even down air actually. And what this leads into with down air is you can actually try to spike people and the bomb will save you. So this is an interesting thing if you're trying to spike people and re-catch the bomb with Z, you actually won't die. So this is something that is actually, I guess like Young Link and Big Link can do it too, but it's very particular to Toon Link because his downer actually brings him down. So just like I'm just short hopping, and as soon as I see red, I'm just Z-dropping at the top of my jump and hitting down air. This takes a lot of practice and it's very risky, but you can get some pretty sick spikes with it. So it might be worth practicing if you're maining this character. So bombs are one of the most important part of Toon Link's gameplay. Bombs are your combo starter, right? You can grab off of bomb toss. Bombs protect you when people are approaching you. You can dash away and toss the bomb at them, right? So when people are approaching you from the air and they swing at you, you can just move out of the way and throw the bomb at their landing. And if they're swinging, they can't be blocking, right? So you can actually get that punish on them. Or if people are approaching you from the air, getting your pivot grab down is very, very important. So to pivot grab, you dash in one direction, and then you turn around and press grab at the same exact time, right? So as someone approaches you from the air, you're kind of like dodging, and then you're turning around and punishing the moment that they touch the ground. This is very important, and it's a tough skill to practice. So yeah, so basically bombs and your tether grab on the ground is really important for kind of keeping people out. Using your short hop there is also pretty good. So in your short hop, you can press Z before you hit the ground, and this tether will come out. It actually does combo into grab and dash attack. You have to make sure that you get the dash, however. So, right? See? So that was all a combo. So is that. See how it says 2 on the combo counter, which I know is not completely reliable, but so it's just a really good landing mix-up. And you can combo off of the tether as well in order to get some more damage there. At certain percents, the tether will actually knock people down. And if they miss that tech, you get a free up smash or forward smash. See that? So the short hop there is really important for setting up KO opportunities for Toon Link. And you can do smashes out of your dash attack. So make sure that you have this practiced so that you don't mess up. You can even jab lock off of it if you really wanted to. Jab, jab, forward smash. But I would rather just take the smash attack because sometimes it gets harder to actually release it. Sometimes you'll mess up and it's not a risk that's worth taking, right? So you can do stuff like that. You can zare into Jab, jab. F smash. And you just gotta be really accurate with it though, so it's something for you to practice. You can also do this off of short hop nair. Jab, jab. Oh, see, so sometimes if you do the jabs too quickly, you'll actually get the third jab. But if you do the forward smash too slow, they can get up or get up attack you and you'll miss. So it requires some practice to get the timing down for the short hop nair jab lock. But it's definitely more damage, so take it for what it is. Cool. So I think Toon Link excels really when his opponent is at mid%. This is when he gets a lot of his damage. So you can do things like bomb, short hop boomerang into up B. And it's 37 damage. Sometimes you can even get a little bit more, right? So that was all one big combo, right? You can do boomerang and then... So as their percentage gets higher, you're going to have to full hop your bomb toss. But you can still get a lot of damage off of this and it's all a true combo. So you can combo boomerang into a bomb toss into up B. You can also combo it into up air or forward air, right? So I can do, if I really wanted to, boomerang, bomb, fair, and that's the stock, right? So you really want to practice comboing these pieces together and how, you know, kind of like at what height are they going to go, in what direction are they going to go, and kind of getting used to racking up your damage like this. It's really important to kind of just not miss this, because Toon Link needs a way to get guaranteed damage. Classic bomb fair, classic boomerang fair is always going to work. So it depends on their percent. Boomerang fair, you might have to short hop it, you might have to full hop it. And same thing for bomb fair, just guaranteed damage. You can even do bomb into up smash at low percents. And that's a true combo as well. So it really depends. You can mix and match these strategies. You can really take it in whatever direction you want. Toon Link is a very versatile character. His up tilt combos into itself, and it also combos into up air at low percent. So you can kind of string these along a little bit, 3 hits, right? We might be able to get 3 into up air. Depends on the timing though. Like sometimes you'll have to delay it, right? 4-hit combo, right? So up tilt's also a really good combo starter, and at higher percent, up tilt actually can lead into some nice KOs for you, right? So you can do things like up tilt, up air, and that was a true combo, and maybe at higher percent it'll actually KO. See that? So depending on the character and the stage, you can actually score some sweet KOs, and it's unavoidable, right? So if you get this up tilt, you can usually get a up air, almost guaranteed off of full hop. So up tilt is really good at low percent, and it's really good at high percent as well, because it leads into KOs and leads into a lot of damage, right? You can also nair at lower percents too. So you don't have to go for up air every time. If you want to just do up tilt nair, you can do that, and it kind of sets up for a down tilt there, or a grab. So you can do like a up tilt nair, up tilt short hop nair, and then grab their landing. They can spot dodge this, it's not true. After the nair, they can perform an action. So you want to be careful, but a lot of the times people will just shield, so you can grab them or down tilt them, and both of those things work. So that's also pretty sweet with Toon Link, but definitely bombs are an important tool to try and land with. You can throw them straight down. One thing that I'd really like to do is toss a bomb down and then fall with an up air. So if you ever need like an escape plan, you can kind of just go for that. Back air also is a combo starter in this game. This was not the case in Smash 4. But now you can actually chain 2 and sometimes 3 back airs depending on your opponent's character into each other. Everything else after that is not necessarily true. It looks like sometimes you can get back air, but not quite. You can definitely get up B off of a single back air. So that's pretty good damage, 24, 25 almost. Boomerang, you know, you can angle it up just to stuff out aerial approaches. You can angle it down so it bounces off the ground. A lot of the times I just use it to control horizontal space, or if I'm baiting someone, they're approaching me, I'll boomerang and then try to follow up with a forward air to try and take their stock. So it really depends. Forward air is very, very good. A lot of people don't use forward air with Toon Link, and it's a lot safer now after the patch, as well as it's like a really, really good KO tool, right? So if you can like fair someone at the edge at like, I want to say 90, they're probably going to die. Forward air is just really, really strong. It's really, really good. You can get very early KOs, and I think that a lot of Toon Links are very conservative when it comes to forward air. I like to use it to actually contest aerials. Like, you know what? You're going to hit me and I'm going to hit you at the same time, but guess what? You're going to die because my forward air is ridiculously powerful. This move is really strong. I think it's one of the strongest aerials in the game. Kind of like a nest back air, you know? So I think forward air is worth throwing out and contesting. Short hop up air can be pretty good as an anti-air. I just don't like the hitbox. So that's what you kind of want to use up tilt if people are landing on top of you, or up smash. They're just hard to time, so you have to be very precise with this timing. Very important. At low percents, you can actually up throw into short hop up air, which is a true combo on most. Down throw can lead into a back air at very low percents. So it really depends on the situation. Really depends on the weight. And they might be able to DI it, but I've gotten it to combo here and there, but I actually just prefer up throw up air because it just seems more reliable to me. So there's that. One thing that I really want to talk about is arrows. I notice a lot of Toon Link players will use arrow and run up and grab. This is not a true combo. Just to repeat, this is not a real thing to do. It works online because Wi-Fi, you know, there's latency. Your opponent can actually spot dodge this. Even if the arrow hits, even if your opponent blocks it, they can spot dodge. But I notice a lot of Toon Links go for that. I'm not going to tell you not to do it if it works, but you need to be very, very careful with this option because it becomes very predictable. And it's kind of just a thing that I've noticed that people tend to do, and it's like, it's not real. So if you're getting mileage off of this as a Toon Link player, then by all means keep doing it, but just know that really good players are going to understand that this isn't a real setup, and they're going to dodge and punish you. So you want to be very careful. Another thing to avoid is the Toon Link Classic, where you roll to the edge and just kind of wait for people to approach you so you can get your back throw. Good players, once again, are not really going to approach you from this position, and you're not going to get those easy stocks. So you want to be careful with how you're telegraphing what you want, basically. Down air, I think down air is worth throwing out maybe once per game, twice per game, if at all, but just also this is very, very punishable, so you want to be careful of that as well. People can bait you to do it. So, what else? Grounded up B is actually a new KO move. This was not the case in Smash 4, but grounded up B kills relatively early. Yeah, like in the 120 range, maybe 115. If you charge it, it kills earlier, but odds are you don't have the time to charge it. I think it's useful when people are trying to get up from the ledge, right? So if you know they're going to do forward get up, you can kind of throw out the hitbox and they'll get up into it. So if they roll or do forward get up from the ledge, this will scoop them up and you can score some pretty decent KOs. But just note that get up attack will actually interrupt this move, and then you'll lose the stage control, so be careful. It's situational, but it can also be pretty good out of shield. So if we set Lucina to forward smash, I can show you guys. Ooh, actually, I messed that up. There's a lot of shield stun on that. Yeah, so I'm basically just holding shield and pressing up and B at the same time. I'm not letting go of my shield. So you can punish things that you normally wouldn't be able to punish. You just want to be careful with spacing, because you saw that Lucina pushed me back. So it's another situational punish, but you can get some KOs with it. Another thing that's pretty cool is you can actually do a falling up air into a double jump up air, or like a full hop up air, and this will also combo. it can be hard to link or hit people with this hitbox. So you only want to do it on big, tall characters. Lucina is kind of tall. She's not the tallest, but it definitely hits her. So it's just something to consider if you're running out of options when coming down. My favorite is simply just Z-drop the bomb and then try to air dodge away from the direction that you Z-dropped it in. So I think that's a pretty good way to get your dodges off and punish opponents that are chasing you in the air. Forward tilt, pretty strong. Really good for edge guarding actually. Forward tilt can 2-frame people. Meaning that right before they're about to grab the edge, if you can time your F tilt, it actually does hit below the ledge. So this is particularly useful against Fox, Recovery, Rosalina, and characters that don't really have good hitboxes on their recovery. You can use F tilt. If your timing is good, you can basically punish them for trying to grab the ledge, and this is really effective. So definitely keep that in mind. Same deal, you're pretty much just looking for strings into... your goal as Toon Link is to keep people away, but also get your up tilts at low percent. Get your combos down, like Boomerang Bomb Fair, big damage, Boomerang Bomb Nair, Boomerang Bomb up B, or even if you just want to do a 2-piece, Boomerang up B, Bomb up B, whatever you need to do, rack up that damage. Once they're at kill percent, that's when you're looking for like Bomb Fair, Boomerang Fair. You need just one of those things to hit. You can try to find straight up airs, but it's not likely. Boomerang Bomb up air and get your KO. You can actually go off stage and try to up B people while facing outward, and this will kill. You want to hold down so that Toon Link doesn't grab the edge. If you're holding down, Toon Link will just not grab the edge. You don't want to hold down for too long because then you'll just die. But you can go off stage and reverse your up B to catch people who recover like from low, and then pull back to try and get to the ledge. This is really useful. And same thing, you can do your combos and go all the way up high and try to kill them like that. Aside from that, most of his smash attacks kill. Forward smash kills really early. Up smash kills decently. Right, forward smash kills very early if you can land that. But all his smash attacks are punishable, so you don't want to throw them out willy-nilly. You can try to find a Zair into up smash, Zair into F smash, depending on your opponent, and try to find KOs that way. So Toon Link is pretty versatile. He's hard to hit. He's very maneuverable. Throw the bomb down. You can fair people like that. He has a lot of pressure that he can apply off stage. He can go really deep. Definitely, you want to get the hang of full hopping and pulling out a bomb at the same time, and then double jumping and tossing the bomb down, right? It's like, this is kind of like the Toon Link classic, but you want to be careful with doing this too much because people will catch on and they will punish your landings, right? But this is another way for you to score KOs, and you just kind of want to be very mobile and just get your damage in and, you know, move around, stay on the ground really quickly. Don't let people know what you're trying to do. Obviously, back throw kills at the edge, but it's still quite unreliable. In this game, I think it definitely kills later than Smash 4. So you want to be careful with fishing for back throws. Obviously, if you have no other choice and your opponent's at 160, back throw will kill. But it really doesn't kill early in this game. When people DI, the influence on back throw is significantly less. Like, I've thrown people like from here at 150 and it doesn't kill. They have to be 160 plus usually. Depends on the opponent and if they know how to DI or not, but back throw is less reliable. So for the most part, I'm using down throw and up throw just to rack up damage and to put my opponent in the air, and once they're at 160 and up, I try to find a back throw. I pummel, back throw, try to get that KO, but I've seen people survive very, very long. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't really approach with aerials as Toon Link. You kind of want to space accordingly, and then if something connects, then you'll follow up, right? But you're not usually trying to go in on their faces. You don't really have the range for that. But you can, you know, try to approach people, land behind them and up tilt, you know, approach, try to get a grab. One thing is that people will keep shielding what you're doing, so you can keep throwing projectiles. As they get closer, they're going to keep shielding, and then you can dash forward and grab, and kind of mix them up that way. But yeah, Toon Link is a character I love very much. I play him for fun, I enjoy him a lot. If you Toon Link players have any questions in the comments, please feel free to ask. I've been playing this character since Brawl, so I have a lot of experience with him, and I understand him very, very well. I just, think he has some limitations here and there with landing on the ground, and his recovery is pretty linear as well. Sometimes getting the KO is very difficult for him too, and that's one of the things he very much struggles with. But hopefully you guys can figure stuff out so that this isn't the case, and you guys can, make it work. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. And consider subscribing to the channel. We're almost at 100K, and I plan on doing a pretty big giveaway for that. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time.